Turk responds to Birdman dragging him on the Cash Money versus No Limit versus. Let's get into the content, fam.
The world, and we changed the world. Cash Money forever, you heard me? Where you at, P? Say what you gotta say. Start on what you gotta say. Hey man, like, I ain't gonna even lie, bro. Like, when I met Blood, you know, I just was trying to do something different in the game. I had started this young. I was a young man trying to get some money and not be in the streets. And I met BG, I met Wayne, I met Juvie, I met Turk. Shout out to Turk, you little you ain't here, but f you. We gon' f you when we won't f you. You heard me? Don't go off script. We gon' f with that when we won't f. But that's another movie. But ain't no, you know, Cash Money. When one died, I ain't gonna say died, but we lost a lot of soldiers. But Cash Money ain't built on you leave, you can't, we gonna still multiply. Let's go. Cash Money ain't gonna never die. As long as I'm alive, hold on, Fresh, wait, Fresh. Long as I'm alive, Cash Money ain't gonna never die. Shout out to my NBA young boy, NBA rich gang. Who don't like it? Right. We with all the bull. If
wondering why the wasn't at the verses, like I ain't understand that. Like my lawsuit is not on Cash Money, not on Juvie, not on Baby, not on BG, not on Manny Fresh. So I don't know, y'all. Y'all tell me, you feel me? But when homie said what he said tonight, shit, I guess that's how all of them feel. You heard me? You know, I ain't know y'all feel that way. Damn, you too? You feel me? Like how the can try to act like Turk and exist when I'm on all the hit songs? I'm on all the hit songs.
To be out of sight, out of mind, but how?
Like, bruh, I got more relevance right now because I'm more active by myself. I'm not with a bunch of my people be in the background. You can hear them in the background. Ain't no trying to get no spotlight. Nobody give a about that. So, you know, man, I don't know what it is, bro. Like I've been trying to figure it out. You feel me? But I know one thing for sure. I ain't doing shit for free. Gotta pay me. And ain't no gonna play me. Period. You feel me? And that's just what it is. I ain't no yes man. I ain't gonna. My brand is this. I represent YNT. Like when Weezy be coming up, Weezy say, man, I represent Young Money. I go by the, y'all know what he be saying. Got their own brand. We come from Cash Money. You feel me? And it's nothing but love and respect for Slim and Baby. But bro, I'm not no child no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. You feel me? Like if a don't understand that, I'm not a kid, bro. I don't need Cash Money in that stance. You feel me? Like I'm gonna do my own shit. I'm gonna spend my own money. Whatever I want, I'm gonna do it. Like we could get money together if we could do that. But I don't need y'all to fund shit for me. I'm not coming saying give me a loan or man, give me some favors so I could do this so I could with him, man. That. If a ain't with me in this industry, man, they are lame anyway. Cause you a do boy and you do what others say. If you see, okay, he cool with him today, then I'm a man, you anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am. I ain't with all that, bro. You feel me? Like a lot of y'all dudes be moving. Like a lot of, man, it's a lot of y'all. It's a lot of y'all, bro. Y'all waited to see if I was going to sign back with Cash Money, see what I was going to do with Cash Money to see how y'all were going to with me, man. All y'all. You feel me? And that's how I stand on that. I ain't asking no industry for nothing, man. Because a lot of y'all dudes, man, is brainwashed, man. Y'all some little boys, man. Straight up. And most of y'all snitches anyway. Y'all working. So we don't get along in fucking way. So y'all, of course, don't like me. I'm something that y'all claim that y'all is. So that's another story though. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all all flock together. You feel me? Like, hey, man, we different. We different in that way, for real, for real. But I'm out of the streets. I ain't in no streets. Y'all still be trying to act like y'all in the streets and y'all snitches. Stand down, clown. Who done been in the streets is not trying to claim that shit. He don't want to have nothing to do with that shit. Man, I'm with my family. That's what on. I know a lot of street dudes who changed their life, found God, got a wife and kids, man. They go to sleep at 10 o'clock. I'm past my bedtime now. For real. Ain't trying to hang out and be all out at 2, 3 in the morning no more. That shit played out. My partner just asked me, man, what we doing after the show? Man, boy, I'm going home. Well, to the hotel. I'll holler at you when I come back to Houston. It's over with. 10 o'clock, I'm going in. Bitch, I ain't hang out no more. It's over. What you talking about what we about to do? Then his wife was hoping I said that. Cause she like, well, we going to church tomorrow. You heard me? Like, that's what I'm on, bro. Like, if I was home, man, my family be going to church. You feel me? We on the road, though. I got to go to Memphis tomorrow. I be in New Orleans, you feel me? Like, we moving around, bro. But them my bros, bro. Like, people be getting mad when I say them my bros. Like, just because they act how they act don't mean I have to act like that. You feel me? I still look at them as bros, even though they be ass. I ain't doing no ass kissing. See, it's a difference. Y'all got to understand. We got history together. You feel me? Just because if you had love for somebody, you rock with somebody, you genuine. Just because they act a certain way, that don't take away how you felt and how you feel. You feel me? Like, that's on you. I can't let you make me get out of my favor. You heard me? Even though I be wanting to, but then you'll win. You feel me? Like, man, listen, man. When you change, you have to do a lot of lame shit. It's lame. You have to, like, bite your tongue for real. Say they don't, but you have to. You have to just do a lot of sucker shit. But it ain't no sucker shit. It's sucker shit, but it ain't no sucker shit. Like, man, I ain't gonna tell you nothing, man. I'm just gonna be quiet, man. You let them talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can hurt feeling, boy, how I be wanting to talk sometimes. You heard me? And I know I will, because I'm gonna come with facts. I don't mind being by myself, bitch. Just give me my percentage. All of it. You heard me? Don't mind being by myself. Just give me my percentage. All of it. You heard me?
Birdman is wrong. Birdman is 57 years old. When he do an interview, can't even stay woke. You know what I mean? Real shit. Don't even keep his Air Force Ones all the way on when he's sitting down the hills, always hanging out the back. I'm not saying you found Wayne, you found BG, you found Turk, you found Juvie. You found some little boys. You know what I mean? You didn't do nothing that nobody else wasn't doing in the 90s. You had NSYNC, the Backstreet Boys, New Edition. Let's just go down. Boy bands. You built you a boy band. Why did you find kids? Because you knew you can control them mentally. You had them little boys doing all type of shit that they wasn't supposed to be doing at that age and probably wouldn't have been doing had they not been around you. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, Birdman. If you gonna tell a story, you got to tell the whole story. Nigga, inquiring minds still want to know why was you kissing them boys? Yeah, come on, man. You were kissing Wayne in the mouth. You know what I mean? Wayne got away from it. And we ain't heard no zesty shit from Wayne. I'm going to be honest. Turk, you kind of still see it in him. BG definitely came out that penitentiary zesty. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. And I think Juvenile was too old to be going for the shit back in the day. I've never seen Birdman actually kiss Juvie in the mouth. So Juvie got a pass. Wayne was a baby. Turk didn't know no better. He about the same age as Wayne. BG knew better. Wham! BG turned him out. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, bro. Everybody Birdman has ever fucked with, he's fucked over. Now you got Young Boy. He's in YB is being mentored by Birdman. Look, bro, our money ain't good money, nigga. What do you want to be calling them daddy, or you want to be kissing them in the mouth? That's how y'all do? Maybe so, because that's how you got Lil Dump calling your daddy, nigga. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, man. All money ain't good money. Now you with the Bloods. Yeah. Oh, he's protected. We got 100 Bloods with him. Man, get off the corny shit, nigga. You want a $300 million deal. You want to be a commercial artist, and you think you having a presidential pardon, that means being hooked and partying with gang members, nigga, go the fuck home. You know what I mean? Go the fuck home. That's the last nigga you want on that tour. Just like when you thought Jay Prince set you up for the keys, nigga. This is what they do. They gonna get you around them because you feel like you trust them and something is gonna happen. Nigga, take your ass home. The last thing YB needs to do is be around Birdman and all the other fuck boys and yes men. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. It never ends well. Why do you think it's gonna be an exception for you? You know what I mean? Just being honest, just being real. Drop it in the comments, like, share, subscribe. And I ain't no Birdman fan. Yeah, I ain't no Birdman fan. I'm gonna just be honest with you. If Turk and Wayne ain't part over there, especially Wayne, Drake, Nicki Minaj, everything that Wayne brought to Cash Money to make Cash Money, it ain't shit. It's a sinking ship. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. You know what I mean? He fucked over Wayne. Once he fucked over Wayne, you knew he ain't mean nobody no good. Why? Because you think your music is good? I mean, come on. You really think that music is that good? No. He just like the power you have over all the YNs. You could make him look like King Blood. That's a letter to YB, man. I hope YB actually fucking listens and cleans it up, man. You pull yourself together, bro. Yeah, pull yourself together. Now, you were good over there fucking with Tyler, the Creator, and all them other boys. When everybody thought you weird because you painting your nails and putting on lipstick and all that other hoe ass shit. You were good with them, you was doing that. But right now, you ain't about what you're supposed to be about. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. The best thing I seen he did on tour was brought Lil Webby out. You know, just being honest, just being real. Shout out to Lil Webby. That's a down south goat. For real. Yeah, that's a down south. Niggas don't know, but y'all need to do y'all homework. I employ everybody. Go listen to some old Webby. You know what I mean? You reacclimate yourself to what music is, then go listen to it before you think I'm telling you some goofy shit. Drop it in the comments. Cars from the playground. Like, share, subscribe. Nigga, peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the jail, it gotta be about business.
I'm from a ghetto with a stove hot. I'm from a corner where the cops hot. You might get pop. I'm from where niggas selling crack rocks. I'm from where niggas snitching on niggas. They probably got his man shot. I walk up in that shadow of death with a pistol on me. I keep away from snitch niggas that got that whistle on them. Free Sunshine, free Sosa about the feds. It's ace time, braids in my head, can't do the dreads. I might slap a nigga and crack a fucking egg. It's Blood Gang, Pyru Street. We banging red. This freestyle I said, it came off the head. Fa. Shot him till he dead. What the fuck them niggas talking about? I take them back to Atlanta the early 2000, make them walk it out. Call me Shinobi. I'm in the streets. I hit them with the Ichigo. Nigga, that's the bleach. I'm in the motherfucking streets. I'm a beast. I'm a monster and an animal. I'm a motherfucking beast. A beast. That's a motherfucking beast. It's CSL, big diamonds in my teeth. I swing, gang bang, they know my name. Ching chong chang, my diamonds came from Johnny Dane. Fucking they say, swing in the lane. Boogie Blood Gang, niggas knowing what I bang. Splat Mafia, I can't do no slime. I'm a real nigga. Do the crime, then I do my time. We ain't doing no selling. We ain't drop no dimes. I'm a certified player and I'm one of a kind. When the girl come up in my house, she paying just to lay up. She gotta give me a couple dollars just to come and stay up. I'm the type of the hitter with the finger roll layup. I'm with Playboy Max. I make it a stay up. Adderall. I had the ball. I'm Wolverine with 1,000 claws, nigga. Oh, TSL business, Pet Mafia.
Yeah.
Billy.
Yeah.
Out the dome.
Off the dome.
No pen, no pad, no right
None of
down.
that. We do this shit.
H-Town
We
shit.
do this shit, nigga.
Yeah. And we got substance in the boys. Call J. Cole, call Kendrick, call your favorite rapper, call Nas, call Jesus Christ. Nigga, yeah, go get the Tupac. That's what you better go get. The Dear Mama. OA.
Nah, yeah. W Source Walker. W Source Walker.
Albert, just stop, fam. Just stop, bro. This is why you get no love with the hip-hop community and within the hip-hop community. This is why nobody fucks with you, Albert, MC Gusto, because you only took the worst parts of J Money. You took, come on, man. Everybody heard J Money on a futuristic song. You know what I mean? Why would you jack 50% of the sauce and just try to say, you know what, I'm gonna use my 50%. Your 50% sucks, nigga. That's what's going on right now, man. You can't fucking rap, nigga. I'm just being honest with you. This ain't no I hate ABBA campaign or nothing like that, but this is just about the music. You act like everybody rock with you like that in Houston. Nobody is riding around to that Sauce Walker. Not in Houston, not in LA, not in Fort Worth. Where they really just rocking that shit, bro. Like the New York niggas say, man, ain't nobody jacking that shit, cuz. Let's just be honest, let's just be real, bro. Drop it in the comments. Albert, you got to stop with the bullshit. Or get serious about the craft, my nigga. Just get serious about the craft. Go fuck with Finesse 2 Times, fam. Finesse 2 Times has been in Houston for far too long for you ain't to be getting some type of lessons from Finesse 2 Times. This ain't about thinking that you on top of the world with the shit, fam. You ain't building skill. You're not doing the right thing with your time. So when you go on this stream with Blackboy Max, you think, you know what? I'm gonna freestyle for 10 minutes about Nathan, about nothing, fool. That shit was trash. This shit was garbage. It sucked, man. I'm just being true. Just being honest, Albert. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. That's why you gonna always be in a nigga like mine DMs asking me to get down with the team, but you want me to pay you. I'm supposed to pay you, Albert, to get on one of them dumbass tracks when I'm gonna be making you look good. No. That's why I fell out with Albert the first time. You know what I mean? I didn't even know him. Digging into the nigga background and finding out that this nigga is a carbon copy. No, I ain't gonna say that. He took 50% of J Money style and tried to become Sauce Walker, man. Albert ain't no different from MC Gusto, nigga. I'm talking about from CB4. For the people that never watched this movie, fam, y'all gotta go check it out. It'll show you a whole bunch of things about Albert. And the nigga name is actually Albert. Chris Rock's name is actually Albert in CB4, which is so fucking weird. Just drop it in the comments. That's the weirdest part of it. But yeah, you watch CB4, you'll realize they not just acting like Albert. Albert is not just acting like Albert. Albert is acting like the movie Albert is acting like all the rappers in 2024. They're all characters, man. All fucking characters, bro. But at least if you're gonna be a character, focus on making good music, man. Don't just be surrounded by yes men and having them hype you up, thinking you really done said something. And that shit sucks, bro. You just be honest with you. I'ma just be real, man. This ain't about hating. Keeping it real ain't hating. That's what niggas gotta understand. Keeping it real ain't hating. And telling a nigga your true opinions, that's not hating, my nigga. It's just facts are facts, my nigga. That nigga there can't rap like that, man. That shit there is whack. Nigga be hurting nigga ears. Having a nigga think that that's how everybody rocking in Houston. No, 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 no. We don't do it like that, Playboy. We don't do it like that, Playboy. When it come to rapping, niggas are really about saying some shit, you know what I mean? Wanted to buy me some ball main, but you can't buy that shit with no small change. I earned a living from jacking niggas, dog, but I'm like 90% change. I've been in the 8th since 6th grade, my nigga. I'm welcome to the hood with niggas ain't. I'm respected because I move solo, nigga. That's how I built my name. Yeah, I hear niggas talking, man, but I need the money, not the fame. I've been on a search for sunny days lately, but all I feel is rain. Nigga be really rapping on here, man. I don't know what this nigga talking about. It's just being honest, just being real. Albert, get off the gas, nigga, or get back at me and come correct this time and tell me you need me. I'll pay you. I'll pay you to write for me. Everybody's doing it, bro. You just gotta jump on the wave. You just gotta jump on the wave. You think you're gonna be the face of the H and you spewing that old hoe ass shit that you spewing. That shit sucks. You know what I mean? I ain't even talking about all the zesty allegations and all of that type of shit. This is just strictly about fucking music, nigga. You don't got it. You don't get it because you ain't got it, nigga. It ain't on you. It's in you. Meaning you could bedazzle yourself from head to fucking toe. If you not the guy, it's not gonna convey properly. You know what I mean? Your clothes don't even fit right. You know, just being honest, just being real. Drop it in the comments. Scars from the playground. Like, share, subscribe. Hype my shit up. Hype my shit up. You know what I mean? Especially if you are an Albert Walker fan. Hype this motherfucker up so that nigga can get the message that, nigga, you got to stop rapping in front of people because you are embarrassing Houston at this point. You got to embarrass Houston at this point because you got the bag and niggas think you are the one, but you just totally just not the fucking one. You know what I mean? You're just not the fucking one. You got niggas looking dumb. Just being honest, just being real. Drop it in the comments. Scores from the playground. Like, share, subscribe. Nigga, peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
Things can change in the economics where communities are concerned is for like-minded individuals that's from those communities to come together first. You know what I mean? It's important to not abandon the very community that helped shape and mold you. So to turn and walk away from that community is a major reason the community continues to suffer. In my community, Fifth Ward, you know, I live by example. You know, I built a recreation center. You know, we do a lot of things such as Christmas, you know, give away toys. On Thanksgiving, you know what I mean? We give away turkeys and food, feed the homeless. That's where respect really began. You know what I mean? When each of us that has been successful in that community come back and plant those kind of seeds, then we're doing our part. Business challenge, I believe, was my transition from the streets to corporate America. That was a big challenge to me because, you know, when you get accustomed to fast money and have to transition to some real work, that's a challenge. You know what I mean? That's a challenge because now it's about that grind, and now you're going to be tested as I was for the next 7 years in the music industry before I saw a profit. So that was a major challenge with a lot of temptation wrapped around it to go back. A big fuck it moment for me was when I had to use my street strength in corporate America to change the minds of those who was trying to fuck me. Now it's artist deal because this is the way, you know, it should be. So, you know, I was against them from day one. I'm against them right now. I was against it, you know, with my movement, even moving into publishing where the book thing is concerned. So those are things that I dislike. A lot of times, you know, artists and athletes, you know what I mean, of color, when the opportunity come before them of reaching and grabbing a significant amount of money, that's a lot of temptation for a person that never had anything. So, you know, it becomes real difficult to try and analyze the art and science behind what I'm giving up, you know, versus receiving. All you want to do is receive at that point. You know, when broke has been your neighbor all of your life, and then you have access at being able to grab $1 million, you know, that's a lot of temptation, and also it's a lot of it makes sense to a lot of people that never, you know, had any practice or had the opportunity to touch money. You know, myself, the only reason I didn't fall between that crack, you know what I mean, because it was extended to me over and over again. I had practice, you know what I mean. I was used to touching money. I knew the power of I don't want to say selling my soul, but I knew the power of not, you know, protecting my ass appropriately. Because I don't want to view it as short side. It's just that they ain't never had no money. Had shit, and then opportunity before you is to have. I don't know if that's considered short sighted. I believe
Jay Prince speaking on the have-nots becoming the haves and forgetting that they are have-nots, fam. You have a moral obligation to look out for your tribe. Now, what your tribe is, bro, that's on you to really open your eyes and really think about it. When just because you're accepted over there now, you ain't one of them people. You are not one of the haves. You forever have the heart of a have-not. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Shout out Jay Prince. Because a lot of people think all the goofy shit is started to Jay Prince. But no, that's Junior. Yeah, that's Junior. Jay Prince, get all the respect. He's totally fucking right. Gives back to the community. You know what I mean? You have to, bro. You got a moral obligation to look out for your people and make sure other people are reaching the height from where you come from, are reaching the heights that you did, if not go way farther than you. See, being great is not measured by how great you make yourself. It's how great you can make others. This is being honest, just being real. Shout out Jay Prince. It didn't quite work well for him hip hop wise because nobody really took heed to the lessons. They was all on drugs. You know, you had your Scarface that could have been bigger than life. You know what I mean? Drugs got him. And just to find out drugs really got him. You know what I mean? Man wasn't really thinking. Man ain't no different from zero. Let's just be honest, Z-Rat for some of the people that like that. You know what I mean? Look, I didn't make up that name, but definitely when he went to Isaiah Carey, it showed me something different about that guy. I'm just being honest, just being real, bro. Drop it in the comments. Shout out Jay Prince, bro. You have to, each one teach one. You have to put out this type of information so the people that respect you can start respecting the fucking game. You respect the game. Seem like, bro, the have-nots become the haves, and they don't want to look out for the have-nots. They think like, well, nobody ever gave me nothing. Do you honestly believe that? You don't believe what you got come from the gods or the universe? You got to look at it every day like, you know what? I'm blessed. It's a blessing for me to have all this shit. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to give it to the next person. You know what I mean? Quick story. I'm at Family Dollar yesterday just getting some random supplies. You know what I mean? Somebody come up to me, you know what? My card is locked. I'm trying to buy Infamil for my daughter. And we talking about the WIC cards just because the whole government shutdown shit. You know what I mean? Look, bro, who am I to not pull out this $15? My last 15 in cash too. You know, I didn't want to give away my last 15 in cash. But you know what? The Infamil costs 12. I gotta cover the tax. Here, take this 15. Take it, please. You know what I mean? Yeah, please take this and feed that baby. You have to look out for the have-nots. You know what I mean? Why? That's gonna come over 100 times. That's gonna come back 100 times over for me. I know that. That's just how the universe works. But when you just, oh no, I don't believe her. Man, it ain't about what she spends the money on. But when you see a woman that's with a baby in a stroller and you know they really need milk, man, give up the money, nigga. Point blank period. Take care of you, whatever you can. Anything helps. You know what I mean? Real shit. Drop it in the comments. But haves nots should never think that you are or ever will be accepted really in the halves. They ain't your friends. They only around because maybe you got a little something right now. Maybe you might be popping just a wee bit, but you're good for business on just the look. You know what I mean? Drop it in the comments, man. Scars from the playground. Shout out Jay Prince. Like I said, Jay Prince is not tied to all the goofy shit. That's Junior. That's Junior. They ain't even other kids. Just Junior. You know what I mean? You don't hear Jazz on no shit like that. You don't hear the other little boy on no shit like that. It's just Junior. But shout out Junior, because through all that I might say about him, I like him. You know what I mean? Junior ain't never did nothing to me, and I still get money with Junior right now. If it came to that, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? And they got to make me an offer I can't refuse. I'm just being honest, just being real. Scores from the playground. Drop it in the comments. And Finesse 2 times ain't getting no money with Rapper Like Us. Finesse 2 times ain't getting no money in music. He's not really just dedicated to he's on the bullshit right now. Shout out Ricky. But Ricky got some shit to figure out with Honeycomb Brazy before he could even worry about music. Like, really worry about it. Why ain't you dropping no album, boy? You know what I mean? Your mixtapes, where all the music at, bruh? It's like you put out a song and you want everybody to get behind that one record. But you got to do surplus. You got to put out a surplus amount of music, and then maybe people might fuck with it. But they shouldn't have went fucking with out of town niggas anyway when we got so much talent in Houston, bro. Drop it in the comments. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Scores from the playground to hype my shit up. Yeah, don't leave this motherfucker without hyping my shit up first. Like, share, subscribe, hype, peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
Welcome back to Scars from the Playground. Kendrick Lamar made a whole album about peer pressure. Good Kid, Mad City. Let's get into the content, fam.
Okay. Now open your mind up and let me Kendrick. I'm your conscious. If you do not hear me, then you will be victory Kendrick. I know that you're not sure right now, but I'm hoping to lead you to victory Kendrick. If I take another one down, I'm gonna try to more poison the breeze of my limit. I think that I'm feeling the vibe. I see the love in her eyes. I see the feeling of freedom is granted as soon as the damage of vodka arrive. This is you capitalize. This is parental advice, but apparently over influence with what you were doing. I thought I was doing the most as one set to me. Why you baby topic in particular is about being peer pressure, you know, which I made a lot of mistakes in high school. That's what my album is mostly about. This is me indulging in alcoholism and not knowing, you know, the actual damage it can do to my body. And I'm watching everybody taking all these shots, and I feel like I have to keep up, not being a leader. I was a follower back then. So I really want to speak on that. A lot of people think it is a fun song, but at the same time it has this message of being influenced by people that's around me. And as I got older, I understood I could put this in a more, in a better light rather than just saying I'm in a club and I'm drinking and I'm having fun. Topic in particular, I'm glad that this type of concept record hit the radio where people can actually get more than just, like I said, being toe up and pouring up, actually having some type of content.
Do you ever hear this in the corner thing?
Yeah, I do.
You guys hear?
Yeah, I do. I'm rarely in the club, but when I do, it kind of trips me out because people be partying and stuff. And not knowing the whole time, like, yeah, the concept about, you know, not being so much of a drunk, but, you know, being a casual dude.
July 31st, 2012, K-Dot shocked the world. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, bro. Drop it in the comments, man. Everybody loved that song, fam. Swimming pools full of liquor and you dive in it. Everybody loved the songs, bro. But then you realize what he's talking about. The man just realized in high school he was more of a crash dummy, a follower more than he was a leader. See, this is just honest truth, bro. Honest truth. Even when you're thinking you're leading, because that's how you were raised. You have to take a step back and look at yourself from the outside in and understand that you just a following nigga like the rest, fam. You know what I mean? Real shit. It's your truth, fam. Whenever you're finally ready to face your fucking truth, then you can go and be something else, fam. Shout out Kendrick Lamar, fam. Shout out Kendrick, because I didn't know the whole meaning to the album. Now, I was jamming in every song. This is the K-Dot that I was fucking with. K-Bots, wherever y'all are out there, some of y'all wasn't even born in 2012. I implore y'all to go back and really check out the music. You know what I mean? Really check out the music. I know we do a whole lot of talking about Drake versus Kendrick, Kendrick versus Drake, GNX versus Iceman, or some sexy songs for you, bro. But that's all bullshit. It's only about the music. That's all it's always been about, the music. I think some people forget and they be more into the accolades and the whole swing of things. You want to go on tour, you want to have fun, you want to live a life. Man, create good music, timeless music. That's the objective. You know what I mean? Good Kid, Mad City has stood the test of time. It ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? Shout out Kendrick Lamar, because one would only hope that they could top the shit they did way back when. But sometimes your first shit is gonna be your best shit. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Maybe revert back to that, nigga. Yeah, revert back to that rigor mortis Kendrick Lamar. I don't think nobody could fuck with him. You know what I mean? But that's subject matter. It's subject matter. That whole Drakeo the Ruler style is cool, but it makes him sacrifice the subject matter. Yeah, people don't want you to sacrifice the subject matter. So what you do? Nigga, you go back to them beats that allow you to play a rhyme, that cartoon and serial. Get on back on them tracks with gunplay and shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, real people, not just from the West Coast. Just being real. Honest, just being real. Drop it in the comments. I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help me God. I can't stay long, got to go, Miss Ho, but y'all do me one favor. One fucking favor. Well, it's actually gonna be more like 4 favors. Like, share, subscribe, and hype me up. Hype me up. If you don't know what the hype me up button is, I implore y'all to look at under this video and see where it say hype it. Hype it. You got to hype the video. You got to hype the video, man. You know what I mean? Real shit is how to win. The real win and the fake continue to, and the real continues to, you know what I mean? Real shit. Drop it in the comments, man. Scores from the playground, 7:25. I'm checking out. I don't know what time y'all are gonna see this video, but I know what time it's been recorded. Yeah, I know what time it's been recorded. 7:25. I'm checking out. See y'all tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, share, subscribe, and hype my shit the fuck up. You know what I mean? And stop being, don't, if you ever find yourself wanting to get into the hip hop game, don't be nothing like a Sauce Walker, a Albert, MC Gusto Walker. Don't be nothing like that. You know what I mean? Don't be nothing like that, especially if you're from Houston, man. Go more the Toby and the Wigwig route, the propane route. Go that route. You know what I mean? Don't go the Kurt Cobain route. Man, be real, man. Be real to yourself, and people will respect that. You know what I mean? Real shit. But you don't have to act like them people that's acting like those people and those people and those people that forget who they really are. Just be your fucking self. That's all anybody can ask for you, bro. You'll find that you'll get a lot of more respect for just being your fucking self. You ain't got to be no gangster. You ain't got to be no killer. No. All you got to do is be yourself. Drop it in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and remember, hype the shit up. That's it for tonight. Like, share, subscribe, hype the shit up. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
Birdman throwing shots at Turk, and the Cash Money versus No Limit versus they gave Birdman a microphone. He took the chance to throw shots at Turk. Fuck yeah. We'll fuck with him when we fuck with him. Shout out to NBA Youngboy. Look, bro. Turk is part of the Hot Boys. Like it or not, he's part of the gang. Without Wayne, first of all, without Turk, and Lil Wayne and everything Lil Wayne brought to Cash Money ain't shit. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. It was never about Birdman. It was about Wayne. When everybody jumped ship, Wayne stayed down, nigga. If Wayne didn't stay down and keep you popping, you wouldn't be popping right now. But to make the whole generation think you're King Blood, man, you got the game fucked up. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Shout out Turk. They don't like Turk. Turk gonna tell it. Yeah, Turk gonna tell it. And he's supposed to. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Drop it in the comments, man. Scores from the playground. I was wondering what the fuck Birdman got to do with NBA Youngboy. Turns out he's been mentored by Birdman. Yeah, NBA Youngboy is part of the Birdman mentorship program. Look, bro, all eyes on a $300 million deal YB is supposed to be signing. He's trying to protect the money and his asset. Look, bro, be careful who you get money with. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Everybody Birdman has ever fucked with, he fucked over. You know what I mean? It ain't until he tried to kiss YB behind the scenes and do all that other YB calling them daddy type shit that YB gonna finally realize, man, you part of a sinking ship, bro. You're independent, man. Go your own fucking way. You do not need Birdman and the Bloods to justify who you are in the game. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. It's corny. Get away from Birdman. You know, just be honest. Let's just be real, fool. Drop it in the comments. Walka, freestyle for Houston. Did it for the H on the stream with Boy Max at the Comic-Con. Look, bro, MC Gusto, Albert, look, freestyle for 10 minutes about nothing. You know what I mean? Like how they used to do in the 90s, bro. Houston wasn't just rocking like you think, bro. For you to carry that shit in 2025. You showed the world why you get no respect in the hip-hop game, bro. You suck. You can't rap, nigga. What? You keep going everywhere acting like you are the gatekeeper for Houston and the rap scene, and nigga, you can't spit, nigga. You got to go back to the drawing boards, Gusto. That just mean you stole 50% of J Money style, bro. You should have stole 100 if you were gonna steal. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, bro. You got to put that pen to work. You got to put that pen to work, or you got to hire a nigga like me to write for you and hope that I'll agree. Just being honest, just being real. Drop it in the comments. Scores from the playground. Kendrick Lamar made an album about peer pressure. Who does that? This is Good Kid, Mad City. Dropped July 31st. 2012, bro. He realized he was a follower and not a leader. He say in high school, he made a lot of mistakes, indulging in alcoholism and not even knowing the effects that it was having on his body. You know what I mean? Look, bro, the album is dope. This is why people fuck with Kendrick Lamar. Drop it in the comments, bro. Because some of these new K-Bot fans, y'all didn't go back. Y'all got to go back and listen to this shit. Understand what it is to be a Kendrick Lamar in today's hip-hop scene. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, fool. Him and Drake shouldn't be beefing. You got to be beefing with the singing niggas. You know what I mean? Right now, bro, we at war. Lyrical versus non-lyrical. Non-lyrical has been winning for years. It's time to change it, fam. Just being honest, just being real. Drop it in the comments. Shout out Kendrick Lamar. Jay-Z and Beyonce purchased a $17 million mansion in Bel Air. Now, in 2017, they purchased an $88 million mansion, 8 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, and a 15-car garage. Since then, they took out about 2 loans on that motherfucker. But he since went to Abu Dhabi and he came back with that Saudi money. So what did they do? $17 million on the mansion next door, only to bulldoze it for more land. You want more of a backyard. Look, drop it in the comments. Jay-Z wasting money. This isn't how you flex. Yeah, Nas is flexing, He got the casino getting built. This ain't how you flex by showing niggas you got money to burn. You know what I mean? You'll be looking for that money next month. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Drop it in the comments, bro. Stop it with the cap and do something substantial with that bag before you fucking lose it. Just being honest, just being real. Drop it in the comments. Cause from the playground. Your guy, their whole family went to the federal penitentiary. The man say he has 7 aunties and 1 uncle. The uncle did the right thing. He went to the army. The aunties, 10, 15, 20, they all went to prison. Why? Being ignorant. Yeah, being ignorant. It wasn't that his aunties was hustling and doing all this, bro. They was taking the charges for they men. He say that's why he learned to keep his mouth quiet. Look, bro, that's why you learn to be a hoe ass nigga in this world. That's why you went on a little rampage and did all the Dutch you did, cause you ain't had nobody to teach you. You know what I mean? Yeah. That story is not incredible. That story doesn't get you a salute on the bike. It just showed that you born from ignorance. You know what I mean? Yeah, you born from ignorance and you made some ignorant fucking choices. You know, let's just be honest. Let's just be real. They went to prison, gave up their kids for men that didn't really even fuck with him. Drop it in the comments, man. I call that stupid. Master P released a new album, the No Limit 5K Mix, Lost Tapes, 25 tracks featuring Wayne, Gucci Mane, 2 Chainz, Nipsey Hussle, E40, and more. They're calling this his final album. He released it right before the verses against Cash Money. Look, originally, I thought Cash Money was gonna wipe him out. You know what I mean? But then once they get on that stage, you realize, bro, nigga don't fuck with Birdman like that. Yeah, Master P is the nigga. You know what I mean? Master P, they killed him. You know what I mean? Look, without Turk and Wayne, Cash Money ain't shit. BG's zested. Juvenile, cool, but he on some other backpack kid type shit. You know what I mean? But look here, with Wayne and Turk there, maybe I would have stood a chance. You know what I mean? But yeah, it all comes with unity. Snoop Dogg even went over there with Master P. You know, Master P take care of them guys. You know what I mean? Let's just be real. Birdman fucked over everybody he ever got in business with. Some say that the business. Some say that's just a whole ass nigga. Drop it in the comments, man. I'm just being honest, just being real. Glorilla was nearly hit with a water bottle at a Halloween party. Jamie Foxx had to step in on him. He went on like a 10-minute rant. Why would y'all throw water bottles? Why are y'all throwing shit? This event is free. Jamie Foxx, sit your whole ass down for a nigga hit you in the skull with something again. You know they throw shit at you for sure. But for everybody that's out there throwing shit when y'all go see these musicians, stop it, fam. It's not cool. It doesn't make you look cool. It doesn't make people want to fuck with you, none of that. Why are you throwing a fucking bottle on the stage other than in an attempt to knock somebody off their pivot? Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, man. Shout out Glorilla. Luckily, she ducked it. You know what I mean? Luckily, it didn't hit her in the middle of her cranium, fam. It would have been fucked up. But Jamie Foxx, you sit your bitch ass down for you get another knot. I'm just being honest, just being real. Sammy was arrested for cruelty to children and family battery. Look, he is a fugitive in the eyes of the law right now, and this troubles me, bro, because this is the same Sammy. I like the way you look at me. I like the smile you send, baby. Look, yeah, he's been exposed for being a monster right now. His baby mama got video proof to prove everything. You know what I mean? Him being violent to the kids, the whole household. You know what I mean? Look, bro, Sammy, you ain't bigger than anybody, family. You don't think he could be drugged down by a normal person? What does that even mean, bro? Look, you in trouble right now. Inquiring minds want to know what's going on, bro. I thought you were friendly as a motherfucker, bro. Turns out you a monster. You know what I mean? Look, drop it in the comments, man. Sammy, what's going on, fam? Kodak Black performed the Haunted Fest in Austin in his boxers. In his boxers, fam. Didn't even make a big fuss out of wardrobe or none of that. came out in what he felt most comfortable in for the night. You know what I mean? He's showing people, bro, he's just about having fun. The crowd was hella surprised, but it was a high energy performance. Everybody loved it. Loved it, bro. What people don't understand is you could be Jewel yourself and bedazzle yourself head to toe, but it ain't on you, it's in you, fam. I'm gonna say that again. I'm gonna say that again because some people just don't understand. You know, you try to say it slow to him, and they just still don't hear you. It is not on you, it's in you. That means all the bedazzling in the world can't change the fact that you're fucking lame. Drop it in the comments, man. Scores from the playground. Kanye West selling $20 Yeezy slides, you know what I mean? And he just dropped new colorways: black, brown, gray, white, charcoal, and I'm tinking blue. Look, bro, yeah, I'm tinking blue. It has a serrated outside for better grip and stability, along with soft Eva foam for the cushioning, fam. He's making affordable shoes without sacrificing the quality. Now, this is big. I know a lot of people be on the bullshit that Kanye's do, but he actually doing big shit. This is dope. If Yeezys become the new Shaqs, sign me the fuck up, fam. Yeah, put them hoes on the Walmart website and see how fast they go. Kanye, this is a hell of a team. Hell of a team, because it's exactly the same prototype that Adidas is selling for 100. Drop it in the comments, man. Shout out Kanye West. Still one of my favorite rappers to this day. I'm jamming Bittersweet right now in between takes. That's how real it is for me. Drop it in the comments. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. I promise to tell the truth to you, whole truth. Nothing but the truth, so help me God. Drop it in the comments. Cars from the playground. Rocky named CFDA's 2025 Fashion Icon. Yeah, of the year. Yeah, Fashion Icon of the Year Award at the 2025 CFDA Fashion Awards presented by Amazon Fashion will go to no other then A$AP Rocky, November 3rd at the American Museum of National History in New York. Look, he's the first ever uh, creative director for Ray-Ban. On top of that, he still got the partnership with Puma. They like him. On top of that, bro, well, let's not forget his art imprint. AWGE. Look, they doing big things. I know a lot of people don't look at Rocky like he's just fresh, and considering he borrows Rihanna's clothing. Look, man, the man been fly for a minute, and behind the scenes, this is what he's into. All that having to pay A$AP Rocky in that case, that's some different shit. But yeah, he gonna have to break bread with A$AP Rocky for that bullshit. Yeah, and just being honest, just being real. Drop it in the comments, Cards from the Playground. D'Angelo's stream surged 800% after his death. For those that don't know, D'Angelo succumbed to pancreatic cancer at 51, October 14th. Look, 16.1 million streams was recorded the week after his death. That's a 790% increase from the previous week. I think he was sitting at like 1.6 million before death. Look, this is how you're gonna be memorialized after death. But let's just be honest. That devil's pie that he was singing about a long time ago, man, you might want to resist it. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. You might want to resist it because they'll give you everything you need right then. But come on, man. You don't know how they gonna get you or when. Just being honest, just being real. And Devil's Pie is one of my favorite songs. I still listen to the Belly soundtrack right now nearly every fucking day. Drop it in the comments, man. Shout out D'Angelo. Yeah, y'all keep streaming the music. But they're always gonna love you when you're gone. They ain't gonna respect you worth the shit while you're here. That's just how it is, bro. Especially when you painting or writing books and all that other type of shit. They don't care about what they see when it's right there. After AD, yeah, they'll memorialize your shit when the estate owns it. Just being honest, just being real. Drop it in the comments, man. That is just how the machine works. Sean Diddy Combs receives a prison release date. Yeah, finally. He's serving his 50-month sentence for transportating to participate in prostitution. You know what I mean? Look, bro, 50-month sentence. He'll be out. He's scheduled to be released May 8, 2028. But I'm going to tell everybody, don't hold your breath for that date. He will be out a lot sooner than that. Yeah, for sure. Whether Donald Trump pardon him or not, 3 to 4 months, that man will be out. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. This isn't an aggravated charge. It's just providing transportation. How much time do y'all expect this millionaire to really stay in there for that bullshit? You know, let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Drop it in the comments. Y'all wanted to get him, but y'all didn't get him. Maybe next time. Just being honest, bro. Drop it in the comments. Squash from the playground.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.